greatest teachings of all of the great spiritual masters. When you start in yoga, I have a 1-year anniversary of doing yoga is October the 1st. That's another thing that if I can encourage even 2 or 3 of you to just get started in, no matter what. Because I was a runner my whole life. I ran, many of you possibly, I ran many, many marathons. I ran ultra marathons, 52 miles without stopping, yeah. And many marathons, the Greek marathon. And I got to a point in my life where I wanted to continue to be in shape and to exercise and to keep myself strong and so on. But my back and my joints and my knees and all of those things just wouldn't allow for that kind of work. So I found something which is great. You put a mat here in front of you and you don't have to leave. This is as far as you travel. This is it. That's it. You don't have to go anywhere. If I used to want to run 8 miles, I had to run 4 miles that way and come back 4 miles. Now you can do the equivalent of 8 miles and you just have to go here. That's it. And it's an ancient practice. It's a life-giving, life-loving, profound experience. Not only does it teach you about keeping your cardiovascular system in shape and keeping yourself physically fit and so on, but it allows you also to exercise every organ of your body, including the mind. And it's something I encourage you to look at and think about. The word yoga means union. Union. That's something I just discovered experientially in the past year, but it's something that you can really put into practice and start changing the way you feel and the way you look at everything. There's no better feeling after 90 minutes of yoga than that wonderful connection that you feel to God, that source. So in the process of doing this yoga, I have discovered certain things to teach you and certain things that need to be improved upon. There are 3 factors that you learn when you go into yoga. It teaches you balance, it teaches you flexibility, and it teaches you strength. Now, most of the women, when they start yoga, are pretty good at balance and flexibility, but are very deficient in strength. Most of the men can go in there, they can do the strength ones, but they try to stand up on one leg and move it up like this, and they fall over just instantly, because balance is something that they get. So it gives you an opportunity to work on all of them. So flexibility, strength, and balance. And I was thinking about those 3 things and how they apply in all of our lives, particularly as I'm writing about the Tao. And then I decided to write these principles for living a life that's in balance. And being in balance, to me, is about alignment. And I'd like to just take you down that path just a little bit here this morning about what it means to get yourself back into balance in your life. We are out of balance emotionally and in our minds and what we are capable of attracting and doing with ourselves because we're not aligned with our source. We're not aligned with Tao. When you are aligned, it means that whatever thoughts that you have about what it is that you would like to do, that what you would like to create, about how you would like your relationships to go, about your ability to attract prosperity into your life, about your ability or your capacity to heal yourself of anything that might come your way, anything at all that might come your way. If you have the willingness to give the same energy to what it is that you are desiring for yourself.